Horns up and welcome to a brand new episode of Headbanger Eats. My name is Sahil. Some of you might know me from my keto cooking channel Headbanger's Kitchen. Others might know me because of my music. I'm a death metal musician and I've been one for 20 years now. This is my channel where I do all things related to food that are not the keto diet, like food challenges, recipe videos, and like what I'm doing today, taste testing some ice cream that has been sent to me by a company called Get-A-Whey. So I didn't pay for this, I didn't order it, they just sent it to me and I said, you know what, let's pull out the camera and film a food review video. So we are going to taste these Get-A-Whey ice creams. Okay, so these are basically 4 flavors that they have. We've got Belgian chocolate, we've got Sicilian pistachio, we've got coffee roasted almond, and we've got Alfonso mango. Now these are basically high protein ice creams with no added sugar, and each tub is basically about 80 grams in weight or 125 ml in how they measure ice creams. Each of these tubs is actually less than 200 calories. So it's got no sugar in it, and obviously from the whey protein you get the extra protein, which is what makes this ice cream healthier, lower in calories, and in general better for you. But how does this taste? Well, time to find out. Alright folks, joining me to taste 2 of the flavors is my beautiful wife Dipti, who was quite excited to see the pistachio flavored ice cream. So I said, you know what, you gotta be in the video and you gotta taste it along with me. So 2 of us are going to taste the Belgian chocolate and the pistachio. Okay,
first?
Just dig in, whichever one. We can each taste the ice cream.
Cool.
I'm excited to try this chocolate. I do like chocolate.
And I have to say, I haven't eaten a good pistachio ice cream in India yet. I lost my heart to it, Italian pistachio gelato. And I've been trying to find a substitute ever since.
Okay, let's swap once you're done and then we can review them together. Now I'll taste the pistachio and she'll taste the chocolate. So what's the verdict? Let's start with the pistachio ice cream. Did it live up to your expectations? Did it fill the void left by the Italian pistachio gelato?
It did not. Because I got kesar pista vibes from it.
Okay.
Like Indian kesar pista ice cream vibes. Which for some reason I'm not very fond of.
Okay.
But I have to say, my biggest worry with keto or,
This is high protein, this is not keto.
Okay, yeah, but anything that uses sugar substitutes, my biggest fear is that I will taste that erythritol or I will taste that, artificial sweetener, and that I hate that aftertaste, like really hate it. I cannot taste it at all in this. It tastes like the real deal.
Yeah, and that's what I also have to say about this. In terms of the sweetness, I don't get that aftertaste of erythritol at all. In terms of the pistachio flavor, I didn't really get the kesar pista vibe, but I did get a good enough pistachio flavor from it. If I have any complaint, I would say is that it's not as smooth and creamy as a regular ice cream. There is a very minor powderiness on it. And again, I mean, it's at least 80% of the way there, and it's in terms of calories and nutrition, much better for you. Sugar free, high protein, and under 200 calories for a tub of this. So for me, how many horns on 5 should we give the pistachio? I'll say 4.5 for me, because half will go away for the powderiness. You can give it less.
3 for me.
Alright, Dipti gives it 3 out of 5 horns. I give it 4.5. Okay, what about the chocolate now?
I cannot complain about the chocolate at all. It's really good. There's like solid chunks of chocolate in there. There's none of that powdery mouthfeel. It's creamy, it's yummy, it's
falling out of the tub.
It tastes like real chocolate ice cream, like the full fat, full, calorie dense version. It's delicious.
Yeah, my biggest fear with Indian brands when it comes to chocolate is that they go cheap instead of going home. And they always use cheap cocoa and cheap chocolate. It's a fact, like a lot of chocolate brands for the longest time had that very cheap cocoa quality, and this
The Yankee Doodle chocolate ice cream flavor.
perhaps. But yeah, definitely I give the Belgian chocolate, I'll give it 4.5 on 5. 4.5 horns on 5.
Why 4.5?
I don't know, I just feel like,
I got a nice big chunk of chocolate right there. That's a 5 on 5.
okay, you know what, I'll change my rating also now. 5 out of 5 horns for the Belgian chocolate.
ये cheating है. ये cheating है.
Yes. Anyway, that's our verdict on these two flavors. Coming up, the next two. Alright folks, so to taste the next two flavors, guess who's joining me? Special guest, Mickey Makija, my dad.
Good old, same old.
Alright,
Keyword being old.
okay. So we are going to taste the coffee roasted almond flavor and the Alfonso mango. So shall we start with the mango?
Let's do it.
Alright, dig in. You have any thoughts?
It's creamy enough. It's not synthetic. But it's quite far from mango, if you know what I mean. It's
Really?
colors right. It's not. I mean, you can fool
Okay,
your taste buds.
I'm going to completely contradict him and say that it tastes proper mango flavor to it. But if I have anything negative to say, it's I feel a bit of that powdery texture on this one. Slight bit of powderiness, but apart from that, the flavor is good. And yeah, it tastes like mango to me.
If I have to agree with his flavor thing, I have to use the word subtle.
Okay.
Subtle.
So we rate it now. How many horns on 5 do you give it?
No,
You give your personal thing.
I'll eat it as an ice cream. I have a sweet tooth to feed, so that's not the problem. So I could give it 3 as well, but it definitely wouldn't be a flavor of choice that I'd pick up the phone. and
So you
order.
give it 3 horns. My dad gives it 3 horns.
Okay.
It's okay. They're not going to come and punish you. They don't even know we're doing this. But yes, unbiased. My father gives it 3 horns. I'll give it 4 horns out of 5.
Okay.
All right. Let's taste the next one now, which is the coffee roasted almond, which I think is more his kind of flavor anyway, because he likes coffee and almond.
Round 1 goes to Sahil.
It's not a competition.
No,
You have to give your verdict and why you like or don't like it. There's no right or wrong
See,
answer.
guys, I have to tell you something that, after lunch I need to feed a sweet tooth. And what better situation than taste test? Which is why I'm taking spoonfuls of it, in case he cuts it short.
No, I won't. You eat as much as you want.
More up my alley. You get the bite of the almonds. It's a nice, slightly bitter aftertaste of the coffee. Creamy, not synthetic, sugary, and
Yeah, so I'm also going to have to agree. Coffee flavor is bang on. The pieces of almonds are nice. This one does not have that powdery taste. And like with all 4 flavors, even though it's erythritol as a sweetener, you don't feel like it's one of those bad artificial sweeteners. It tastes pretty good.
that I agree with totally. It's not a synthetic aftertaste which you normally get out of these sweeteners. It works fine. And without giving it any, leeway because it's keto.
It's not keto. These
Oh,
are.
no, sorry.
He doesn't know. He thinks anyway. This is a high protein ice cream,
Okay.
and it's low in calories.
Okay.
So how many horns on 5?
4 definite.
All right. My father gives this 4. I give it 4.5, and I'm going to let him continue eating that. And if you enjoyed this video, do hit the thumbs up button. Do subscribe to Headbanger Eats, and I will see you on the next episode. So till then, cheers and keep eating.
And I suggest you guys better order it also. That way you might get some more free stuff.
We'll see you on the next episode.
Don't get.
Okay.
What all we do?
Yes. Okay. So you can hold the tub.
Why are we advertising for them when we're not getting paid?
Because I already said something like
That you can lean forward. More. Like fill in this gap here. And look here. Yeah, close to my head basically. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I forgot to put it on the photo mode.
Nice boy.